My beloved child, stop right here today. Do not scroll past this message now. I am stepping into your busy day because your heavy heart desperately needs to hear my quiet voice. Give me just 1 minute of your precious time, and I promise you will not regret staying here with me in this sacred space. This is not a random accident. You did not stumble here by chance. Heaven aligned time itself for your soul. I guided your hand to this exact place. I need your absolute attention right now. Something has just shifted in the unseen realm because your spirit is finally ready to receive the holy key to your daily freedom. Do not walk away from me now. Stay here and listen to my voice. I have very difficult news for you today. I must break some hard news right now. Your human mind will struggle to accept this, but your tired spirit has been crying out in the deep darkness because you desperately need to know the truth of my active presence. You are carrying a massive burden alone. The load has become far too heavy. You fight your quiet battles completely alone. You wake up every morning exhausted. Your physical body feels incredibly weak today. And every single morning when you open your eyes, the heavy pressure of your life is already sitting on your chest before you can even breathe. You try to push through the pain. You smile for everyone else around you. You are quietly breaking inside your heart today. You sit in the dark completely alone. You cry in the quiet, hidden spaces. You ask if my silence means my total rejection, because you cannot feel my loving hands working in your difficult daily struggles. Hear me with your deepest spirit today. My quiet silence is not my holy rejection. You thought I was deeply angry with you. You thought you failed me completely this season. You felt completely unworthy of my beautiful grace. And you spent so many lonely nights running through every past decision while wondering why your sincere prayers were never answered by heaven. But you did nothing wrong today. I am not punishing your weary soul. I was actually shielding your precious life. I closed those promising open doors for you. I removed those toxic people very quickly. I held you back from entering those dangerous rooms because I knew they would destroy your fragile spirit before you could reach your destiny. You called it a painful delay. I called it my perfect protection over you. The world whispers ugly lies to you daily. The enemy wants you fully exhausted. He tells you all hope is gone. And he wants you to focus on your deep disappointments so you will never notice the massive breakthrough that is already approaching your path. But I want you completely awake now. Listen closely to my powerful voice of truth. Your journey is not over today, my child. Your story is not finished yet. Your pain has a holy purpose. And the very struggles that have made you feel so weak are actually shaping you into a mighty warrior for my ultimate kingdom. Do not let modern distractions win now. Give me your tired, wandering mind and find your rest here. You are my precious holy masterpiece from birth. I know your every secret detail. I see your quiet, hidden hopes. And I know how often you have poured your sincere heart into empty hands that did not deserve your pure love. You feel so empty inside your chest today. I will fill your soul again with my deep, living water. Take a slow, deep breath now, my beloved. Let your tight shoulders fully relax. Let your racing thoughts become completely quiet. For many years, you have been running on empty strength while trying to solve every single problem alone in the cold dark. Let go of the tight control today. Trust my peaceful timing in all things of your life. I am arranging your new path carefully. I am moving massive, heavy mountains. I am opening brand new ways. And even though you cannot see the bright light right now, my active hands are already bringing your beautiful restoration. A holy breakthrough is very close indeed to your life. Do not look back with fear anymore. The hard news is actually very simple. You must stop running today, my child. You must drop the heavy fear. And you must stop looking at your past mistakes because those difficult lessons have already served their ultimate purpose in my plan. It is time to rise up now. Step forward into my beautiful healing light with confidence. I am doing brand new things in your life. It is starting right now today. Can you not feel it? I need you to focus your wandering mind on my promise, while the loud world around you is screaming with constant worry and panic. You are my chosen precious child. You carry my royal blood in your beautiful spirit. Your life carries immense spiritual weight today. Your daily struggles are the proof of your calling. The constant attacks are clear evidence. The enemy targets your life not because you are weak, but because he is terrified of the powerful light inside your soul. He wants you to quit today, but you are far too strong to fail. You will stand firm today, my secret warrior. You will keep your deep faith alive. You will listen to me, and you will allow my healing presence to cover your tired soul until every trace of worry and anxiety is completely gone from your mind. This exhausting cycle ends right here today. I am taking the active lead in your life. This message is your divine intersection today. This is my holy appointment for your soul. Do not rush past this. I need you to stay with me for a short moment because I am preparing your heart for something incredibly beautiful and restorative. The noise of the world must stop now. Breathe in my holy calm and receive me. Are you ready to trust me fully? Will you drop your heavy worries today? Can you believe my loving word? Comment Amen if you feel me speaking to your spirit, because I am ready to carry your heavy burdens for you. Take this simple step of agreement today. Let my divine peace flood your heart and wash away your pain. You shelter everyone else's storm daily, my child. You heal their broken hearts. You solve their daily issues, and you quietly carry their heavy bags while your own soul is crying out for a safe place to rest in. Nobody asks how you feel today. Nobody sees your secret hot tears falling in the quiet of your room. But I see you clearly, my secret warrior. I notice your quiet pain today. I count your soft tears, and I am recording every single act of love you have poured out into empty hands that never gave anything back to you. Your sacrifice is highly valued in my house. Your massive reward is coming very soon to your life. The hard news is actually very clear today. You must set firm boundaries now. You cannot save everyone today, and you must stop letting others use your pure heart as a place to leave their heavy trash and emotional garbage. Protect the sacred temple I gave you from birth. Your peace is very sacred to me, my child. Choose to obey my quiet voice today. Choose your own inner calm now. Choose to stand completely still. And you must believe that I can care for your loved ones without you burning yourself out to save them. Let me be your strong shield in this season. Rest in my highly capable hands today and be completely at peace. I am changing your daily rhythm now. I am rewriting your painful patterns. I am bringing peaceful restoration. And I am going to guide you out of this painful wilderness into a beautiful land of pure joy and absolute freedom. Quiet your racing thoughts now, my child. Listen for my soft steps beside you as we walk. Come closer to me now, my beloved child. Let my gentle words speak softly to the deepest part of your tired soul today. I see the quiet battles you fight when the world is fast asleep. I see the deep weariness that has settled into your physical bones after so many years of constant struggle. You are my precious warrior. I know you are very tired of pretending to be strong today. You carry their heavy problems. You dry their bitter tears. You solve their daily crises. But nobody ever stops to ask how your own heart is doing today, because they only see your beautiful smile and assume you are completely fine. But I see your true heart, my secret warrior. You sit quietly on the edge of your bed today. You feel incredibly lonely. I watch you release a heavy sigh when you finally close the door of your room because the weight of the day has exhausted your spirit. You cry without any words. You have been fighting in the dark for so long. You have carried the heavy weight of your family. You have poured your pure love into empty hands, and you have quietly absorbed the toxic storms of life, while your own fragile spirit was slowly breaking into tiny pieces. I watched every single moment of your silent sacrifice. I saw you in the quiet bathroom last night. You folded your tired body into the smallest possible shape. You pressed your wet face into a soft towel, and you turned on the running water so no one could hear your crying because you did not want anyone to see your deep pain. You felt completely alone. That painful moment was not invisible to me, my child. Not a single hot tear fell from your eyes without me counting it. I was standing right beside you in that dark room. I was closer to you than the cold floor you were sitting on because my loving heart breaks whenever I see my precious children suffer. I felt your grief. You have asked me so many desperate questions in the dark. You have begged me for a clear answer. You have asked if I have forgotten your name. You wondered why the beautiful doors that looked so perfect for your future suddenly slammed shut in your face. You felt like you were falling behind everyone else in life. But hear me with your deepest spirit today. You are not falling behind. You are not forgotten. Your long waiting season is not my divine rejection. The enemy wants you to believe that my silence means my total absence, because he wants to drown my quiet voice with the loud static of fear and worry. You must not listen. The constant static in your thoughts is a heavy trap. It is designed to steal your inner peace daily. It makes you run on your own empty strength, and it keeps you so busy trying to survive that you can no longer recognize the beautiful blessings I have already placed on your path. I want you to wake up. You were never meant to live in constant survival mode, my child. I did not design your beautiful mind to carry such heavy anxiety. I created your soul to walk in perfect harmony with my peaceful spirit. But the constant pressure of this modern world has buried the sacred signal I placed inside you from the very beginning. Let us pause here for a quiet second. Breathe deeply, my beloved child. Let your tight shoulders fully relax now. You have been carrying a heavy armor that was never meant for your fragile body to wear. And you have fought so many spiritual battles alone while your spirit was quietly screaming for a safe place to rest. I am your safe refuge, my child. I am your strong shield in the storm. I am the one who knows your name. I am the one who has watched you stay faithful in the deep dark when everyone else was doubting your value. Your pure heart is a highly precious jewel in my eyes. I will never let you go, but you must stop trying to heal your own wounds today. You must stop trying to force open the locked doors. You must stop running after people who only drain your precious energy. And you must allow my gentle hands to reshape your future, because I have already prepared a beautiful way out for your tired soul. I know you feel completely stuck in a heavy fog right now. You look to the left and you see no hope. You look to the right and you see only disappointment. But my hand is working in the unseen realm to align the right people and prepare the perfect doors for your grand breakthrough. I am moving right now. The pain you have endured is not my punishment. It is my holy preparation. The enemy wanted to destroy your life, but I am using this very pain to shape your soul. I am forging a powerful warrior in the dark, and the trials that broke you will become the exact foundation of your greatest victory. Do not let the heavy memories of yesterday steal your hope today. Do not look back at your past failures with regret. Those difficult lessons were necessary. They taught you to depend on my grace, and they prepared your spirit to carry the massive weight of the beautiful blessings I am about to release. I see you, my beloved child. I know the exact depth of your exhaustion. I know how much you have given to others without receiving anything in return. You are my pure-hearted giver. Your constant kindness in a cold world is a sweet incense in my house. And I have recorded every single act of your silent love. And now, I am stepping in to restore your soul. I am going to heal your broken heart. I am going to quiet your racing thoughts. But you must be willing to let go of the heavy bags you are holding, because you cannot receive my beautiful gifts while your hands are still full of old worries. Trust me today. Let my peaceful presence cover your tired mind. Let my holy words wash away your deepest doubts today. You are not alone in this dark valley. I am walking right beside you in every single step. And my hand is holding your hand, while my heart is beating in perfect rhythm with your own fragile soul. You have spent so many long nights crying out to me. You asked me why the pain does not stop. You asked why the same difficult cycles keep repeating in your family. You felt like you were cursed to carry the same heavy burdens that your ancestors carried before you in their own lives. You are very tired. But my beloved child, those ancestral chains are not your final identity today. I did not create you to repeat the painful patterns of the past. You are my chosen cycle breaker, and the heavy battles you are fighting right now are the clear proof that your life carries an immense purpose from heaven. The enemy attacks your mind with heavy doubt. He knows your breakthrough is closer than ever before. He wants you to give up today. He wants you to believe. My silence is rejection. But I am declaring to you today that your long waiting season is finally coming to an end, and you are about to step into a new chapter. Do not let the loud noise of this world drown out my promise. Stand completely still today. Let my peaceful presence wash over your tired soul. I am already working behind the scenes to rearrange your entire life, and I am preparing a beautiful table for you right now in the presence of your fears. You have asked me for a sign of my presence. You have asked for a quiet moment of absolute clarity. You feel the heavy confusion clouding your daily thoughts today, but I have not left you without a powerful tool for your healing, because I always provide for my beloved children to help you receive my preparation. I need you to hear this clearly today. The painful silence you experienced is not my divine absence. The enemy has been filling the space between us with constant noise. This is a heavy static so loud that my quiet voice and my beautiful provisions have been completely invisible to you. But I have not abandoned you to fight alone. I have been quietly preparing. And I have guided someone to bring you a special instrument of mental restoration today. I will show you exactly what it is before my message ends. But first, you must understand what was done to block your signal and why it can be easily undone. I know what is whispering in the corner of your mind right now, my child. You are thinking that this is just another video on a screen today. You are wondering if these are truly my holy words. That quiet caution is actually a sign of great wisdom, and I am the one who gave it to you. I am not offended by your sincere doubts today. You have been hurt by the false promises of this world too many times in your life. So do not just take my word for it right now, but notice the quiet stirring in your chest as I speak to you in this very special moment. That warmth is my witness. Your fragile spirit knows. My quiet voice of truth, even when your human mind is too afraid to believe it today. You have been conditioned to expect disappointment at every single turn. But I am here to rebuild your broken trust today. Pause where you are, and let my peaceful presence wash over your anxious thoughts now. I feel your silent resistance melting away right now. It is completely safe to let down your high guard. You do not need to defend yourself against my perfect love today. I am not here to demand anything from your tired soul. I only want to give you the beautiful rest that you have been seeking for so long today. Let us speak about the heavy silence you have lived under for years. You have prayed desperate prayers that seem to hit a cold ceiling of brass. You watched others receive their grand blessings, while you received absolutely nothing but empty silence. And you began to believe that my quiet silence was my final rejection, but my silence was never my divine absence today. I was working in the absolute stillness of your long night. I heard every single broken word you whispered in the quiet dark. I was carefully arranging the pieces of your future life, because I love you far too much to let you fail. I was protecting my child. There were many beautiful answers I intentionally withheld from your hands. A quick yes in that early season would have destroyed your destiny. I was protecting you from a danger you could not see. Your deep disappointment was actually my holy shield today. I kept you away from toxic connections to save you. I broke the wrong relationships to save your heart. I held you back from entering the wrong rooms. And I did all of this because I love you far too much to let you settle for a small life. Your painful delay was my perfect protection. Let us look at what is truly happening in your mind today. I have watched you lie awake at 3 in the morning today. The house is completely quiet around you, but your weary mind is racing with endless heavy thoughts in the dark. You replay every conversation from your long day. You search for the exact thing you did wrong during those difficult moments. You carry a heavy list of your past mistakes. You examine every failure in the dark. You tell yourself that you are simply a weak person today. You believe that you do not have enough faith. And you convince your tired soul that my quiet silence is proof of my divine disappointment in your life. But that is a massive lie from the dark enemy. I want to expose this beautiful trap right now. This is not your true character. It is not your spiritual weakness. I call this specific mechanism the stolen meaning today. The enemy cannot stop my holy blessings from reaching your life, so he tries to steal the sacred meaning of my protective silence instead. He whispers ugly lies into the quiet spaces of my silence. He tells you that the closed doors mean you are completely rejected. He tells you that the waiting season is your final punishment. He wants you to accept this heavy shame today, but I am stripping the authority of those dark lies right now. The years you called wasted were actually not wasted at all. The quiet seasons of waiting were not my holy anger. I was preparing your fragile capacity to hold the massive weight of glory that I am about to release over your entire life very soon. You were never falling behind your peers, my beloved. You were actually being hidden for your own safety today. A seed must remain in the dark soil before it can grow into a mighty tree. You were in my holy dark room. I was developing your spiritual image. I was strengthening your inner warrior. So hear me clearly in this sacred moment today, my child. You must reclaim the true meaning of your waiting season right now. The silence of my voice is my seal of protection over your destiny. It is my quiet way of saying that my active hands are currently working on deep shifts in the unseen realm. You do not need to panic anymore. The next time the dark enemy whispers fear at midnight, I want you to take absolute agency over your thoughts. Do not agree with his lies. Do not let him steal your peace. Place your hand over your heart and speak my truth out loud in the quiet darkness of your lonely room. Declare that my silence is my perfect protection. Say that you fully trust my divine timing today. And tell the enemy that your waiting season is actually my holy preparation room for your greatest victory in life. Watch how quickly the dark shadows flee when you stand in my authority today. I have anointed your tongue with powerful words of fire today. Your spoken declaration carries massive weight in the spiritual realm of heaven. My own breath is moving through your physical vocal cords. When you speak my truth, you break the heavy chains of generational anxiety. You shatter the thick walls of silent fear, and you open the high floodgates of heaven to pour down the beautiful blessings I have reserved for this season. The enemy wants you to remain completely silent today. He wants you to swallow your voice. He knows that your silent agreement with his lies is the only way he can keep you in his heavy cage, but your quiet surrender is ended. You are rising up as a bold warrior of my light today. I have watched you carry this heavy burden of doubt for far too long. I see your profound exhaustion today. I know how deeply you desire to feel my comforting hand guiding your steps through this dark valley. And because I love you with an everlasting love, I will never leave you without the proper tools to navigate this storm of life. Let us seal this sacred agreement of trust right now. Make a bold statement of faith today. The spiritual realm will record your words forever. This is your holy moment of surrender. Comment, trust your timing, to seal your trust in my silence today. Your public declaration is a powerful shield against the enemy. It establishes your territory of peace today. It tells the quiet shadows that they have no authority over your mind anymore. Type those words to mark your alignment with me. I see your fingers moving right now, my child. I see the faith rising inside your chest today. The cold static in your thoughts is beginning to clear away. A pure channel of quiet peace is opening between my loving heart and yours in this very second. Do not rush this precious experience. Sit in the quiet with me. We are going to walk through this together. You will not stumble in the dark anymore. I am holding your hand with my strong grip today. The heavy chains that bound your family for many decades are starting to crack under my immense power right now. You are the chosen leader who will lead them into absolute freedom. So quiet your anxious mind and listen to my soft voice. The hard news was actually my greatest promise of safety for your life. You are protected by my love. You are hidden in my shadow. And the beautiful door you have been waiting outside of for so long is finally starting to open at my command today. I have walked beside you in every single step of your difficult journey. I was there when you felt completely invisible to the busy world around you today. I was there when you sat quietly in your car before going inside your dark house because you needed to gather enough strength just to face your family with a fake smile. You are not alone today. I saw you when my silence felt like my ultimate rejection of your soul. I saw your fragile hope fading away in the quiet dark. You surrendered your big dreams because you thought you were completely disqualified from my beautiful grace today. I saw every quiet tear. Not one was wasted. You are safe today. Let me tell you a beautiful story of one of my great prophets who felt the exact same exhaustion in his bones. Elijah was a mighty warrior of my light. He had just called down holy fire from heaven. He won the greatest spiritual victory of his generation. But then a sudden threat came, and in a single moment, his great strength evaporated completely. He ran into the deep wilderness. He lay down under a lonely tree, and he asked me to take his life away because he was simply too tired to keep fighting today. He was not a weak man. He was empty. He had given everything he had to the people. I did not rebuke my exhausted champion in his dark moment of despair. I did not demand him to stand up and fight immediately. I sent a gentle angel to bake him warm bread. I let him sleep in the quiet shade, because sometimes the most faithful thing you can do is simply rest and let me feed your tired soul today. You have gone far enough on your own empty strength, my child. You have fought so many long battles. You have carried their heavy burdens. And now you are lying under your own lonely tree while asking me if you can finally quit the hard race today. I am saying to you today, eat and rest. I will carry the load. You need your physical and spiritual vessel restored before the next part of your glorious journey begins. To help you receive my preparation, let me reveal how I designed your mind. I placed a sacred frequency at the absolute center of your brain when I carefully formed you. Scientists call it the gamma wave. This beautiful frequency ran in your mind as a child without any conscious effort. It is the exact state of absolute trust and effortless reception. It is why children learn so quickly. It is why they live so completely in the peaceful present moment. I designed your brain to carry this signal forever, but the enemy used the loud static of this modern world to bury my signal. He filled your mind with constant worry, fear, and endless analysis. He wanted to drown my quiet voice so you would rely only on your own weak strength. But I did not leave my precious chosen warrior without the proper tools today. I have quietly guided wise minds to work with sound the way I originally designed it. They built a pure frequency tool that clears the static. You do not have to work for it today. You do not have to earn my grace. You simply surrender your mind for 7 minutes and allow my original design to return. I am going to show you exactly where to find this holy provision. It is waiting for you in the comments below. But first, let me show you the beautiful life that is waiting on the other side of your surrender. I want you to picture who you are actually becoming under my gentle care today. Let us look forward together, my beloved child. Picture a quiet morning 6 months from now. You wake up before your loud alarm rings. And for the first time in a very long while, there is no heavy knot of anxiety sitting in your stomach while you wait to face the difficult day ahead. You lie there in the quiet room for a quiet moment. You notice that something is deeply different inside your chest. The constant heaviness you carried for so many years is simply gone today. Your very first thought is not a sudden wave of fear. It is a quiet, beautiful question of deep hope. You ask me what good thing we are going to do together today. You breathe in, my clean air. The deep breath goes all the way down into your lungs without any pain or restriction. You feel completely safe. You feel deeply loved. Your soul is finally at home in your physical body today. That peaceful version of you is not a distant fantasy, my child. That beautiful person already exists in my holy design. She is not many years away from your current reality. She is only one surrender away from the exhausted warrior who is sitting here and listening to my voice today. The only distance between you and that beautiful future is my permission. It is the exact moment you finally decide to stop carrying what I never asked you to hold. Let me be your strong champion today. Let me fight your battles. The waiting season of your preparation is officially ending now. I am stripping the authority of every voice that told you your precious dreams had expired. Every closed door in your past was my active protection, not my final rejection. And now, I am opening what I once closed, and no human hand will ever have the power to shut it against you again. You have been refined in the hot fires of affliction. The dark wilderness was your testing ground. But the dry season is finished today. I am doing something entirely new inside your spirit, and the very ground under your feet is shifting to make room for my massive blessings. Stand up now. I have heard your quiet prayers in the midnight hour. I have seen your constant faithfulness when the road was incredibly rough and lonely. I have recorded every single time you chose to show kindness instead of anger to those who hurt you. Your reward is not delayed anymore. It is arriving now. Your vessel is ready today. Your preparation is complete. The static is clearing away from your thoughts. The pure channel is open today. Do not let the memory of your past struggles close your heart to what my hands are doing in this very second. I am your loving Father. Trust me fully in this. Are you still listening to me, my beloved child? Do not let the distractions of this busy day steal this sacred moment of alignment from your soul. Pause right here and let this powerful truth settle deep into your spirit today. I am speaking with divine purpose, not empty noise. Stay awake. I know you have felt incredibly isolated during this long season of trial. You looked around and saw everyone else moving forward while you were forced to stand completely still in the dark. But your quiet isolation was my holy positioning. I removed the loud crowd so you could hear my voice today. Remember Elijah under his tree? He was my chosen leader, yet he needed to rest before he could finish his glorious race. I did not demand him to be perfect. I only asked for his trembling obedience. I am asking the exact same thing of you today, my precious warrior. Just take one step with me. I am changing your physical atmosphere right now. I am breaking the heavy power of generational exhaustion. I am restoring the childlike joy that the enemy stole from you so many years ago. And I am pouring my divine energy back into your tired body because you have a glorious destiny to fulfill. You do not have to fight the silent storms alone anymore. I am standing in front of you as your strong shield. The weapon of the enemy is completely useless against my great power. Let my perfect peace quiet the raging waters of your mind and wash away every single trace of your heavy anxiety today. The long wait is officially over, my child. The right door is finally starting to open at my holy command. Walk forward into my beautiful light today with complete confidence. Breathe in my absolute peace and prepare your heart to receive the massive breakthrough I have prepared for you today. You are standing at the very edge of a massive shift today, my child. Your long years of weeping in the dark are finally over now. I am stepping into your atmosphere to break every heavy chain of generational limitation right now. I am shattering the silent walls of fear that have kept your family in absolute bondage for many decades. I am clearing away the dark shadows of your ancestors' struggles. Those painful patterns of lack have absolutely no power over your life today. You are a chosen leader. You will carry my light into the darkest corners of this cold world. Do not fear your great calling today. Do not look back at the painful ashes of your past today. You are no longer the broken victim of your circumstances. I am raising your weary soul to become a powerful cycle breaker for my ultimate glory. And I am pouring my divine strength into your physical body so you can walk into your glorious calling with absolute confidence. Your heavy exhaustion is completely ended. Your beautiful alignment has officially begun today. You have held yourself together for everyone else for so many years of painful struggle. But today, I am asking you to let me hold your fragile heart while I build a beautiful new foundation for your entire life. I have gifted humanity great wisdom today. I place secrets inside sound, and I guided wise minds to study the design of the mind I created. Over 30 years ago, I directed a faithful servant of healing science toward a massive discovery. Dr. Robert Lake spent his life researching the quiet frequencies of the human brain. I want to show you my work. I want to show you my children. Rachel was a busy nurse in California. She was fighting a silent storm of anxiety in her marriage for many painful years. She sought peace through every method, but her mind was still filled with constant noise. Then she received my sound provision. Within 2 weeks, her marriage was completely transformed. Her mind became incredibly quiet, and she described her new life as a beautiful fairy tale today. She said that a heavy block was finally removed from her soul. And for others, I moved differently to bring their grand breakthrough. Michael was a father from Dallas who was struggling to find financial provision for his precious family. He came to this provision for simple mental focus. 2 months later, his business grew so much that he was able to leave his stressful day job. He said his brain was running on what it was always supposed to run on. They call this holy instrument the Genius Song. It is the exact sound provision I placed on your path today. It is not a generic meditation app. It is not a cheap track you can find on streaming platforms today. This is a sacred neuroscientific frequency instrument that I guided wise minds to build for your deep healing. It requires only one simple thing from you. You only need 7 minutes of complete surrender. Put your headphones on. Close your tired eyes. You do not have to study complex scriptures. You do not have to practice difficult disciplines. You simply rest in my peaceful presence, while the sacred frequency restores your original childlike signal. This divine provision is not for those who are merely curious about life today. This is for the one I have been speaking to in this message. This is for my exhausted warrior who is ready to step out of the heavy survival mode. You have tried everything to heal your mind, but nothing has worked for you yet. To my child who has already tried everything, do not feel embarrassed to try once more today. The worldly methods failed you because they required your heavy human effort. This sacred tool requires absolutely none. I designed it to work, not because of your human discipline, but because of my perfect design inside your brain. The earthly experts charge hundreds of dollars for a single session in their private clinics today. The complex equipment they use costs thousands of dollars. But I do not call you to visit expensive clinics. I place this beautiful provision within your reach today for a very small earthly exchange. It is a tiny mustard seed of investment for your massive harvest. And I have aligned 4 additional gifts of provision today. You will receive a special track for your children. You will receive the original prosperity texts. You will receive guided visualizations and a daily habit guide to keep your signal strong. But you must be very careful, my child. The enemy always creates false imitations to deceive my children. There are cheap frequencies on streaming music platforms that carry none of the restoration I designed for your brain today. Avoid those unverified paths and trust only the official path I have placed below. You can walk forward without any worldly fear. This step of faith requires absolutely no risk from you today. Your small earthly exchange is fully protected for 60 days. If the restoration does not come to your mind, everything will be returned to you in full. I do not lead my children into danger. Take this simple step of obedience today. Receive the divine provision I have set before you right now. Find the official path waiting in the pinned comment and below in the description. This is your holy invitation from heaven today. Do not let modern distractions steal this breakthrough from your life. Now, my beloved child, set aside the loud noise of decisions for a brief moment. I have shown you what my hands placed on your path. Whether you step forward today or later, you are still my highly precious child. And there is much more I want to speak over your life before this message closes today. Close your tired eyes once again. Breathe in my absolute calm. I am still standing right beside you in this room. I am covering you with my wings of protection. The heavy storms of your past can no longer touch your fragile soul because you are fully anchored in my divine love. Let my deep love fill every empty space in your chest today. You do not have to perform for anyone anymore. You do not have to earn my holy approval. Rest in this beautiful truth and let your tired spirit be completely restored today. I am releasing a beautiful blanket of peace over your family. I am healing the broken areas in your household today. I am aligning the right opportunities for your future. You do not have to struggle in the dark anymore because my glorious light has already shattered your deepest shadows. Let your spirit declare these powerful words of alignment with me today. Speak them silently inside your heart. I am a vessel fully restored to receive what you prepared. I am the one whose channel is clean and whose signal is strong. I carry the sacred frequency you placed in me from the very beginning. I am your precious child, operating at the exact state you designed for me. I am open, clear, and fully receptive to my blessings. The constant noise of the enemy no longer has any dominion over my mind today. I receive my divine restoration in absolute peace. If my message spoke directly to your weary soul today, do not let it pass without a strong response. Like this video is a beautiful act of agreement between your heart and mine. Share my light with 3 precious souls who are quietly crying out for hope in the dark. And subscribe to my channel today. Turn on the notification bell to stay fully connected to my daily guidance for your life. I will never leave you behind. I will walk beside you in every single step of your glorious future. Walk forward into my beautiful light with your head held high today. Receive my eternal blessing of perfect peace, my child.